The damage is hard to miss. Hundreds of Israeli settlers destroying Palestinian homes after 2 Israelis were shot dead. I've been seeing cars that have been torched. So far I've counted about 30 or 40 of them, and that's only on just this small stretch. Mohammed Odeh shows us the damage to his car parts business. He says it will take him years to recover the hundreds of thousands of dollars he's now lost.
No one came to protect me or my family. We couldn't protect our shops. The Israeli army wouldn't let us. They fired at us.
9-year-old Lilas was studying when the settlers turned up. She ran up to the rooftop, she says, because she was scared they'd break into her home. Her grandfather, Merhaj Damedi, who's lived in Hawara since 1964, says the situation is getting worse.
Every week, settlers attack us and broke our windows last year. Then an aid agency installed this metal fencing. It's our only protection, but it's like prison.
Hawara is one of several Palestinian towns surrounded by illegal Israeli settlements with a big military base nearby. Just a few hours after the attacks, and Hawara is an absolute ghost town. The only ones we're seeing here are Israeli soldiers that are patrolling this street, as well as media, people like us that have come to cover this story. But the locals living here are hiding in their homes, they said, for fear that the settlers will come back and burn their property. Israel's defense minister has ordered his forces to prepare for an escalation of violence.
By reinforcing activities on the ground, additional forces, protective components for settlements and roadways, and the most important, to get to the terrorists and bring them to justice, either to court or to the cemetery.
Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has called on settlers to not take the law into their own hands. But Palestinians say the law only protects Israelis and there's no accountability for settler attacks. Sara, Khairat, Jazeera, Hawara, in occupied West Bank.